Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're playing some more NHL 17 EASHL LG, and this is it. This is the final week, the last chance we have to right the ship. If you guys have been watching this series, you know the last 2 weeks we've went 6-12 as a team. The playoffs are next week. After this week, we got playoff time. We already clinched, but we need to get some momentum going. You can't go into the playoffs going 9-15 or whatever. What would that be? 9-18 if we did the same thing as we did the last 2 weeks. So we gotta get things rolling. It looked good in game number 1 with a 5-4 victory. The nightcap of Sunday's games ended with a 6-0 victory over Val d'Or. Monday was our first game of the week versus Drummondville. Had a name change, by the way. Went back to good old Paul Walker, the late great from Fast and Furious. Anywho, I don't think we've lost a game since the name change. Pretty sure this is only our second game, but still. It's been going great. One-timer, bang, touchdown, 1-0. These Drummondvillers are a good team, though. They're only a few spots down from us in the overall standings. They need this win pretty badly, and they come back and score this one-timer here to tie the game. These guys can be a very scary team come playoff time, to be honest. They finished the season at 37-23, but they're a very, very streaky team. They've locked down 9-game win streaks, but at the same time, they've locked down 7-game losing streaks throughout the season. That's the 2 scrubbing me right there, trying to do the nice little hard wraparound. But we came back, got the takeaway, fed it on over to Greener right there for the tap and go. We're up 2-1. From then on out, it was just the Ho Chisel show as he did a nice job goalie manning back there and holding that 2-1 lead for us. I'd like to say we should have scored more. I think we should have. Personally, I'm not satisfied with anything below 5 goals in a game. Got to give the goalie some support at all costs. Game number 2 of the night versus the Sea Dogs was a 3-1 victory, a 4-game win streak. Looks like we got our heads straight again. It looks like, well, maybe. Tuesday's doubleheader featured a doubleheader loss. 1 versus Moncton, 1 versus the best team in the Q Quebec. So not something to be too rattled over, but nonetheless, we got 2 straight losses. We need to pick it up Wednesday. Wednesday was our final 2 games of the week for our line. We're visiting Gatineau first, and Gatineau, if you guys remember, not good, eh? Nuh-uh, not the greatest team out there. Worst team in the Q to be exact. We gotta beat these guys, no questions asked. I was a little worried though. I think our D-men thought since we were playing a little less capable team that they were supposed to go up there and play forward all game. I don't know. But in fairness, we finally got them to switch handedness to set up for those one-timers. I like that. Adds a big dynamic to the game. A whole nother element for our offense. Oh, and LG first. I got in a fight. All I did was take 1 little practice shot on the goalie after the whistle, and their D-man just wasn't having any of it. To be fair though, this is a little bit of a preview of the Mayweather versus McGregor matchup right here. Me being McGregor, obviously, here is I got like all of 1 hit in, maybe all fight. That's right, my predictions, I got Mayweather, no touching McGregor here, but hey, it's gonna be a good time. You never know what's gonna happen. We'll see. But nonetheless, when you gotta sit in a box for like 6 years, you come back with a little bit of a vengeance. Alright, fine. Teal had a little bit of a vengeance. 6-0. All I want is a little piece of the pie, even if it's ample. You know what I'm saying? 7-1 game. Sometimes, though, I like the chocolate stuff in the back of the net flavor, though, you know? 8-1. High time was over, though, as Greener came on over here, took care of business, sealed the deal, put the puck in the back of the net. We came up with the 10-1 win over Gatineau. Our final game of the week was versus Drakkar. Usually just a normal game. This time, not so much. A little bit of an extra edge for this game as their goalie was like legit the first person I think I met and had a conversation with, you know, whatever on LG. And I'm just gonna throw it out there. He was nice enough to answer, you know, my 6 million questions I had about LG. I probably could have went in the forums and been a little bit less lazy and figured it out that way, but he was nice enough to tolerate it. Helped me out there. Gotta give the guy a lot of credit for putting up with me. I was about as lost with LG as the Blackhawks were in the playoffs this year, to be quite honest. He kind of showed me the LG ropes, per se, I guess. Even a little bit of tips kind of things to go on in 6s as well, because, you know, like I've always told you guys, I was always a 2s to 3s kind of guy. You know, I had to wrap the head around the 6s. So I got mad respect for the guy and appreciation for that. But still, I'm gonna have to go out there, show him what's good, and drop like 10 goals this game. You know what I'm saying? We got that early 2-0 lead, and Waffle Me 69 classic goalie name, right? Started to flash the leather. 2-1 game, and Teal is going to continue his hot shooting from last game with yet another goal. It just so happens this one was on the wrong goalie. Yellow's gonna go swinging for the fences here, looking a lot like Aaron Judge out there, but don't worry about it. He forechecks here, gets up on the play, as does Teal. Not usually a recipe for success, but hey, it worked this time around. Got that pass on over the red for the goal, looking pretty good. Little under 3 minutes left. We really need that insurance goal. Gonna get a low shot from red here, and guess what happens next? Was it A, a rebound goal? B, Chikutami gets a new mascot? Or C, I miss all 6 feet of the net? That's right, C would be the correct answer. Not only that, but then I get the puck back, and the goalie just so happens to think it'd be a great idea to rob me the second time around. Those precious late goals, that's gonna cost us big time. Under 20 seconds left. These guys gonna get the one-timer through, but thankfully the last line of defense was there for that, and he was even there for this one with 8 seconds left, but it didn't matter. Snipe and a half and a tie ball game going into overtime. Here we go into overtime. Green decides to take matters into his own hands. He's like, you guys, screw you guys, I'm going home. 5-0 on the defense here, takes a backhander, no goal. That's right, Green, what do you think about that? But it didn't matter. Look what happens to the goalie. His D-man pushed him out of the way, and Green goes ahead and tucks it for the game winner. We were able to seal the deal and finish off the week 3-0 into the playoffs. Nice hot streak for the line ourselves. 7-2 for the week as our team. Definitely a big turnaround week. And guess who we got next week in the first round? That is right, the very team we just played, Jerkar, once again. Gonna be a very exciting series. We're going in there as the 5 seed. Gonna be very excited to see how the playoffs are gonna go. I hope you guys are excited to see it as well. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.